So, building on the last couple episodes of movies that were perhaps a little too upsetting for folks, let's talk about Toys Are Not for Children. None of us would have survived the 70s unless we were born in them. I was born in 1972. Too many drugs, too much sin, too much sleaze, too many cults. I'm reminded this every time I watch something from the 70s. Toys Are Not for Children is from 1972. You can get it from Arrow Video.
Isn't she precious? Isn't she cute? What do you want to be when you grow up?
When I grow up, I want to work in a toy shop.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to show you scenes of an upcoming feature presentation. Its impact is so powerful and subject matter so different that we chose the unconventional way to make this presentation. Be prepared to handle shattering situations and learn what fear means to some.
Why can't you be reasonable?
Reed! How many times have I told you I can't even stand to look at your face?
Mommy and Daddy don't like me. That's why I like toys. They make me happy.
And Jamie met Charlie.
Who do I see about a job?
You're hired.
And they worked together in a toy store. And then,
with this ring, I thee wed.
With this ring, I thee wed.
They're no damn good. Take my word for it, Jamie, they'll hurt you. They'll hurt you.
Oh, Charlie, I can't. Is that why you married me?
even in this age of permissiveness, Toys Are Not for Children will shock you. Make you wonder where good ends and bad begins. Whether or not there really is a difference between the two.
Lonely you'll be in your toy balloon world. Oh, no one can have you.
Toys Are Not for Children is. Toys Are Not for Children. An experience you will not forget.
What can you say about a movie that starts with a young woman playing under the covers with a doll that her father sent her for her birthday being interrupted by her mother? Jamie Goddard is that young girl, emotionally stunned by the loss of dad and unable to embrace her sexuality unless it's within the world of prostitution and daddy little girl play. She's played by Marsha Forbes, unfortunately a one-and-done actress who were probably chased away by this movie and having to live through it. Fran Warren, who plays the role of the mother, was a major recording star in the 40s and 50s. Perhaps you know her song A Sunday Kind of Love, or saw her and Abbott and Costello meet Captain Kidd. She abuses her daughter throughout the movie, who only finds joy in the toys from Daddy and the ones she sells at the toy store where she works. Then she gets married to Charlie. She can't consummate with him. The pull of her daddy is too strong, so she does what any of us would. Yes, Jamie falls in with a lesbian prostitute and her pimp, starts making love to dirty old men, and finally gets what she always wanted, the chance to be with, and yes, I mean this, in the most perverted way, her father. Director Stanley H. Brasloff would only direct one other film, Two Girls for a Madman. But make no mistake, while this movie is upsetting, it pairs nicely with stuff like The Baby or Private Parts, not the Howard Stern movie, the original Paul Bartel one. If you're an adventurous film watcher, you should be excited to check this movie out, because while it does sound like a salacious film, and make no mistake, it is, it's also, there's a reason Arrow put it out. It's really well made. There's a fine line. Repeat it with me again. Point to the sign and say the line, Sam. There's a fine line between the grindhouse and the art house. Movie, Stephen Thrower appreciated this film in Nightmare USA. There is so much, when you watch this, you'll have so many questions. Maybe questions about yourself. Is it like The Swimmer? What will you find out about yourself when you watch Toys Are Not for Children? It's also a good torture test for you. Can you handle it? I think there's some folks that probably couldn't, but let's see. Watch it. Let me know what you think. Come to the website, bnsaboutmovies.com, and send me an email at bnsaboutmovies@gmail.com. This was a very short episode. I feel like I should give you something more. Maybe I should tell you something. Hey, you know what? What if we did this? What if we just did bonus content? My top 10 slashers. I found a list I did. Man, back in 2019, has it changed? How slasher movies ruined my life, I should call this list. When I was in high school, I was investigated by an occult task force due to my constant drawings of Leatherface and love of metal. And you know what? All I really care about at one point in my life was slasher movies. I had to do an interview for work last week, and they asked me for a headshot. I could not find a picture where I didn't have a horror movie shirt on. So the picture of me in it is a Pieces t-shirt, and down the arm it says, it's exactly what you think it is. So what are my 10 favorite slashers? These are in no order, and these have probably changed since I wrote this a couple years ago. But, as you know, always on my list, The Prowler, a.k.a. Rosemary's Killer. For all the excesses of Tom Savini's Blood and Chunks FX, this movie, as well as Maniac, really go as far as possible without becoming a class in anatomy. I love this movie. It's directed by Joe Zito, who made Friday the 13th, The Final Chapter, and Invasion USA. It's pretty much the movie non-slasher folks think about when they think about slashers. It is pretty wild. Joe Zito also, in The Final Chapter, really set up most of the stuff that we know in our head. If you haven't watched a Friday the 13th, the things you think about in it, they're probably coming from that movie. There's so many slashers to choose from. What else we got? We got Slumber Party Massacre 2. And this is, I think about when I watch a slasher, it has to be a movie that goes well with friends, beer, pizza, probably drugs. While Slumber Party Massacre 2, The Party Begins When the Lights Go Out, is in no way serious. It rewards you with everything you wanted and a lot you didn't. Self-aware characters, musical numbers, a guitar drill, a female director. I mean, it's a wild movie. Number 3 is a movie I talk about all the time, Trick or Treat. I'm living this movie every day. I feel like people laugh at my love of the things that I love and think that it makes me childish or unprofessional. But you know what? All you gotta do is play Songs of the Key of Death and backwards, and this is Trick or Treat, not Trick or Treat.
You should be loyal to your heroes. Make it turn on you.
This is the Sammy Kerr one. Now this is on Blu-ray, and people are discovering it. It makes me so happy. The bait is you, I say to myself every day. Bad Dreams is on my list, and I don't know if a lot of people would put Bad Dreams on their list. It is produced by Galen Hurd, directed by Andrew Fleming, who would go on to do The Craft. It is definitely a Dream Warriors cash-in. Very similar movie, even to the point where it has Jennifer Rubin from that film. But this is a great movie. It's got everything. Dream death, cults that set themselves on fire, Richard Lynch randomly showing up all scarred up, and not just his normal scarred up. I mean, unbelievably gross scarred up. People getting caught in industrial fans and their blood spraying on people. Guns N' Roses in the end credits, which is crazy before they were a huge band. Bad Dreams is great. Now, number 5, a lot of people think Stage Fright is a giallo. It's not. It's the smartest and dumbest slasher at the same time ever made. I was shocked the first time I saw it just by how gory and violent it is. And we have Swaby, who worked with Argento, also Bava, also Joe D'Amato, really hit, and Fulci too. He is like the final child of the Italian horror craze before the bottom drops out and people stop making so many Italian horror films. And I really wish that there was more money in the industry so he could keep going. This movie's written by George Eastman too. And it is a perfect film. It also has the dumbest cops you will ever see in a movie. I mean, I've always said, defund the giallo police. Defund the police in Stage Fright. Number 6, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. Tobe Hooper thought he made a comedy with Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and he should make another comedy with 2. A movie that he had almost no time to make. Canon movie 2. It never stops. And even, I know what's chopped up, but even what's in there is nonstop gore and grossness. This is the 6-pack of movies. You can drink it down fast. And I can't even imagine, I know the Joe Bob scene's cut out, how much stuff got cut out and what is not in it. Because holy cow, this movie blew my mind as a kid. And not just because it has the awesome Breakfast Club cash-in billboard ad. I mean, which, genius. Prom Night 2, okay, are supernatural slashers still slashers? Let's not fight about that. Let's say, in most slashers, movies where the villain wants people to have more sex are very few. This would be one of them, and this movie blows away the original. I'm sorry, Prom Night has a good disco scene. It's got Leslie Nielsen. Yes, it has Jamie Lee Curtis. But Prom Night 2... unarguably is a better movie. I quote it all the time. I'm obsessed by it, and I will make you watch it. It's coming out on Blu-ray again in 4K pretty soon, and I'm hoping that it gets rediscovered, because I don't want to hold these movies and like stick them, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be a gatekeeper. I want people to watch these. Speaking of that, The Town That Dreaded Sundown, and I get it, Charles B. Pierce one, the comedy parts don't work. But there's a scene, there's so many kill scenes in these movies, stalking scenes, which are missing in a lot of modern slashers. This is a mean-spirited movie. And the sort of reimagining is pretty good, too. But someone gets killed with the trombone. If that doesn't entertain you, you probably shouldn't listen to this show. Number 9, Friday 13th, The Final Chapter. Again, how did I get 2 Zito movies on here? But it's got Crispin Glover dancing, a bald Corey. Probably the best Friday. It also has someone that set up the entire movie that you think is going to be the guy who kills Jason, and Jason wipes him out in seconds, and we can hear him yelling, "He's killing me!" I love it. Right? It's pretty good. All the Fridays are good. I like the first one. The first one, though, if you think about it, is not... It's a Jason movie, but not really. We can go deep into this. We could discuss this for hours.
Well, I'm Mrs. Voorhees, an old friend of the Christies.
Anyways, number 10, obviously, how did I get this far without the slasher? Halloween 2. Yes, Halloween is a better movie. Halloween 2 is a more fun movie. And I will fight you on that, because there's a scene in here that's a lot like a Sergio Martino shot scene. There's just ridiculousness. Nothing really adds up. Nothing makes sense. We're stuck in a dream world where Jamie Lee Curtis has on the worst wig ever. And the blood coming out of Michael's eyes at the end, I cry along with it. I get so happy. This is a movie where I wish it would start again, like right after it ends. And that's what's great about this. Like, it starts right where Halloween ends, and you're like, get me another Halloween, and this gives you another Halloween, and it's great. And yeah, I know Joe Carpenter. I know Joe the Plumber. I know John Carpenter hates this movie. I know Rick Rosenthal hates it. I know they did reshoots. I know that it works into this, sets up what some people see as the critical flaw of Michael and Laurie being brother and sister. I do not care. That's the best thing about slashers. You don't have to care about what anyone else thinks. If someone says to you, "Oh, that's not a good movie," if someone tells you Iced or Fatal Games suck, 1, you can tell them to go f*** themselves, and 2, you don't have to listen. You can love anything you want, and if you love slashers, yes, you're already there. And you're like, people don't like the genre of movies I like. People think that I have no taste, and they're right. But who cares? Right? Like, people are always like, "Oh, I wish this movie would win an Oscar. I wish horror movies would win an Oscar. Why are horror movies shut out?" I don't want horror movies to win Oscars. Like pro wrestling, like heavy metal, horror movies, comic books. I like outlaw shit, right? I don't want people to like it. I like the fact, maybe I'm a natural born heel, though I'm an affable pervert, as I've been told. I want people to not get the stuff that I like, because it's mine. And yeah, I'm not gatekeeping. I just like the fact that it's like, whoa, that's really gross. Like, that's really extreme. Yeah, I know. That's cool. Anyways, that's me talking a lot. You got a lot of extra. You got more extra than the actual show. Anyways, this is BNS About Movies. I'm Sam. Talk to you soon.